YouTube, Christopher, got a sponsored video, sponsored by none other than Eart Guitars. We're looking at their brand new redesigned W2 Headless, no headstock, Headless guitar with their brand new design. This thing is pretty cool looking, I must say. When I first saw this design, I wasn't too sure about this, but now that I have it in my hands, it's good. I like it. It's got a poplar burl veneer, very thin veneer, on top of safflower pear back. So the wood is safflower pear, according to the website. The neck itself is maple and redwood. Very cool, very red redwood. There's the old Eart. You got the tailpiece there. It's got Diodario or D'Addario strings. I know people like to yell at me if I say it wrong. We got a 0 fret here, which is awesome in my opinion. I love 0 frets. It makes the action flawless. So the nut that's there is only there to provide support in the bends. So it keeps the alignment of the strings. It has nothing to do with the height. It's just the alignment. So your spacing is controlled by the white nut, and then the 0 fret is higher than the slots in the white nut, in case you didn't know. Indian rosewood fretboard with stellar stainless steel frets that are just gorgeous and super comfy. Knocking stuff over. This is absolutely the most comfortable neck. Those frets are amazing. It's got the Class 57 Eart pickups in there that sound really good. They're Alnico 5 magnets in there, which is my personal favorite magnet for pickups. We got a 3-way selector switch. We got a master volume, master tone, no push pots on these guys, or push pull pots. Your input jack or output jack is here. Very cool design there. Let us hear it. So we're going to start off on a clean channel, just because. So let's see here, where are we? Cleansing Tide is what this one's called. I'm playing through the Gojira plugin from Neural DSP, going into my computer and out through a set of JBL 8-inch monitors. So here we go. Clean channel, let's hear it. This is the bridge pickup. A little bit of clipping there because it's the bridge pickup and it's a little hot for a clean channel. Middle position. Warms up nice. There's a neck. Can't all be singers. For playing anyway. Here we go. Mid gain. Let's see. We're going to put on my patch that I named Sweet Skates. This is very reminiscent of the early classic rock, Billy Squier type of sounds. So we're on the bridge pickup again. Middle position. Neck position. Very cool. So let's hear what the old high gain tones sound like. Oh, Chunk Norris is the patch. My favorite heavy patch. Back to the bridge. Oh, that sounds filthy. I could play on this bridge pickup all day. Here's the middle. Oh yeah, it gets like a really nice honk. pickup. Awesome. I really dig this new shape. I really dig their new headless. It's tiny. It fits completely in the screen. That's awesome. These things travel so well. I have 4 of the W2s, the old style, and I'm happy to have my hands on this guy. Same feel. A little bit of difference is this button, as far as where it is in relation to the neck, is about that much shorter. So where it sits on your person ends up being a little bit shifted this way by about this much. You know, it's not much, but where it sits on your body is going to change because this horn is not as long as the old one. The old one came out about this far. So that little difference, I know it's insignificant, but I can feel the difference. So I end up pushing the guitar this way a little bit sometimes when I'm playing, and it'll naturally want to be back here, but I kind of push it out just for the old muscle memory. That's not a ding against it. And this is a sponsored video, but honestly, if I didn't like this, I would tell you, but I do. I like it a lot. The frets, Eart has changed the industry in my mind. As far as what a good fret job's supposed to look like on a new guitar. I have guitars that cost me 4 or 5 times what this would cost, and the frets don't have anywhere near as nice as a finishing on them. Kudos to Eart for figuring that out. That's that's a game changer right there. Other manufacturers should really take notice of what they're doing with their frets. And you know, when you're paying $350 for a guitar and you get frets that you would expect on a guitar that costs almost 10 times as much in some cases, to get that fret job is it's significant. It's definitely a game changer in my eyes. This bridge, a lot of people knock them. I don't. I think they're really stable. Once you get it strung up and intonated and stretch your strings in, these things are solid, man. My only complaint would be that you have to use this little tool, which is and isn't true. This is the tool if you haven't seen this before. It comes with this little guy. It's a little wrench that this portion sticks into the bridge, and you turn it like a crank, like this, to tune it up. Okay, so that just kind of sits right in this guy like that, and then you just turn it to tune it. But you can turn these by hand, and inside these little guys there's a screw. So if they're too hard to turn, you can loosen that a tiny bit, and it makes them easier to turn by hand. So you really only need this when you're doing restringing, you know, to get the speed so that you can tune that string up to pitch quicker. But once you're there, you can change the tuning using this with your hand. So, right? So you can change the tuning with your fingers. If it's too difficult, you just loosen that a tiny bit with a small screwdriver, and it makes it all but easier to use. But amazing guitars from Eart. It's probably my favorite model is their Headless. Second would be their Explorer 1 model, which I really like. I have a bunch of those too. But this is great. The new W2 shape, I really dig it. This looks so much better in person than it did on in a picture. But man, I dig it. Get your hands on one. They're cheap. On Amazon, you can get them for $3.49, I think they are. Outstanding guitars. They come in a couple of different colors. There's a purple one, there's a blue one, and then they have a black one, all with this poplar veneer. So check them out, Eart Guitars. I think their website is, I'll put a link in the description, but I think it's eartguitar.com, and you can get most of their models on Amazon too. But yeah, check them out for yourself. These things are awesome. Highly recommended from yours truly. And yeah, go check them out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!